Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A, where I do gardening related videos. Today I'll be highlighting 8 perennials in my yard that can take that summer heat. Alright guys, so they're saying that we're going to be getting highs somewhere in the low to mid 90s for the next 5 to 7 days. That's going to be really rough on the plants. Now, we do water our plants, but because of the heat, it won't be able to sustain the moisture fast enough, especially in late June, July, and August. So these plants that I chose are the ones that, yes, they will wilt a little bit, but they won't get damaged. They will stand up better than the other types of plants in the yard to this heat. First up is the coneflower. Now I have several types of coneflowers in my yard and all of them do the same thing. They perform really great in this heat. I have the Artisan series, which I'm showing you right now, but I also do have Cheyenne Spirit. I have Prairie Purple, and I have the Powwow Pink and the Powwow White, and they all perform really great in the yard. Not only are they beautiful, not only it's limited wilting in the high heat, but they come back and they come back with a vengeance. Really nice. So this is the Artisan series. Here I have a white powwow and a cherry berry powwow, both looking great. And here's the Prairie Purple standing tall. This one gets really tall, guys. And again, no sign of heat. It's 12 o'clock and I should not even be out here. I should be in the house, you know, getting all nice and AC'd up. But I had to make this video because it was really the right time. Today's one of the hottest days and I'm going to go back inside. But I want to make this video to show you how these plants are standing tall in this heat. So that is the first one, the coneflower. Next up is the beautiful blanket flower, also known as Gaillardia. This guy here, it's short in stature, but is it powerful? This guy here, not only does it bloom and bloom all the way down to the frost, but it can take the heat. You wouldn't think it's like 88 degrees right now because this foliage looks really great. Now, there are 2 different types of Gaillardia right here. This one here is the red spin top, and this one here is the Arizona Sun. They are both beautiful and they both stand up to this Georgia heat. Next up we have yarrow, one of my favorite perennials because it's so tough. This one here is Strawberry Seduction. This one here is a beauty, guys. Look at this foliage. Now, there's something else going on with the plant. I think like something probably stomped on it. But look at this beautiful plant. Not affected in any way by this heat, guys. I love yarrow. I have 2 yarrows in my yard. This one here is the Strawberry Seduction. And this one here, I lost the tag for it, so I don't know. It has a very faint white, pink, pastel looking color. It is so gorgeous, guys. I wish you could see it in person. And the pollinators love it too. The pollinators are having a field day on it right now. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but isn't it a beauty? Yarrow has been really great to me. Now, when I bought these yarrows, they were in 2.5 quarts, and I noticed that they do spread. When I bought them, they were literally 3 times less this size. So I'm really excited about it, and I could definitely divide if I need to. Beautiful foliage, no sign of wilting, and I watered them last night. I didn't water because in the summer I'm going to be watering at night. Let the plants go through the rigor of the heat, and then I water them in the night so that they can get ready for the next day. I'll put on the screen, if I figure out what type of yarrow this is, and any of the plants that I speak of in this video, I will definitely make sure I put the zones and the names of each on the screen. Next up we have Beyond Midnight Bluebeard. This guy here is a proven winner's item, and it blooms in the summer and the fall, requires full sun, and it is drought tolerant. This guy doesn't get that big at all. It grows 2.5 by 2.5, so it's really, really small and great for including in the garden bed, and it's hardy from zones 5 to 9. It's been doing really, really great since I bought it. I haven't seen any wilting, and I haven't even, I only water my plants once a day, and this guy here has shown no sign of letting up. Now, it's just started to open up with the blooms, so hopefully in the next week or so, we should be able to see a really, really nice blue plant. Let me know if you have Beyond Midnight Bluebeard by Proven Winners in your yard and how it does in your heat. Next up, guys, we have the beautiful verbena. This is the Purple Homestead. This guy here is a trailer, and I've been raving about this plant because it blooms so early and it takes you all the way down to the frost, even into December, guys. That's how really, really nice this plant is. So not only is it heat tolerant and drought tolerant, it is cold tolerant as well. Look at those beautiful blooms. Now, I have two types of verbena in my yard. I also have the lollipop, but I've noticed that the lollipop does wilt a little bit more than the homestead. So this is why I just included the homestead in this video. But if your lollipop is also heat tolerant, let me know in the comments. What a beauty, guys. Homestead Purple Verbena. I think I got these from Lowe's, $7.48. Next up is the beautiful Nepeta. Now this Nepeta here doesn't look like much. It already gave me its first flush, and I need to trim it back so that it can give me a second flush. But this guy here takes the heat so great, guys. This is Cat's Meow. This is a Proven Winners item, and this one here, again, full sun, and it grows 24 inches high. So I have 3 of them right here. And as you can see, they don't look like much, but the blooms are done for the first flush. I'll trim it back and it'll give me another flush. Hopefully for the July garden tour, you'll see the second flush on this particular plant, but it is a beauty. Now, I don't see a lot of people talking about the Cat's Meow in particular. I see a lot of talk about the Cat's Pajamas. So I don't know if the Cat's Pajamas is just as heat tolerant as this one, but this guy here is such a beauty. I wish it was blooming, but I had to include it because it would be a shame if I didn't, because it definitely does give me the blooms and it does stand up to this Georgia heat. Next up, guys, we have the Rudbeckia, also known as Black-Eyed Susan. This one here is Denver Daisy Rudbeckia. This one blooms in the spring, summer, and fall. This was a perennial I bought from Lowe's. I think I bought 2 perennials, and from there I think I have like 6 or 7 of these because I divided them last winter and they came back with a vengeance. This is a division, guys. This was not even the original plant. This is a division of an original plant that woke up this spring and gave me this. Now, as you can see, it's all budded up and one nice bloom is already there. But can you imagine when it gets into its own come late June into early July? This guy can take the sun. I don't think I've ever seen this guy wilt at all. This guy is a tough one. Now, I have another type of rudbeckia in my yard that has not bloomed yet or is not doing anything right now, so I didn't include it in this video. But this Denver Daisy here, guys, let me know if you have this one. It is a beauty. This one I got from Lowe's. Finally, guys, the last plant on the list is my favorite perennial. This is Autumn Joy Sedum. Autumn Joy is beautiful. Now, it does not have a bloom right now because they bloom late summer into the fall. But this guy, and any sedum really, they can take the heat. So I have Autumn Joy Sedum, and I also have Autumn Fire sedum. Now the Autumn Joy is more of a pinky red, and the Autumn Fire is more of a red. Both of them are really, really great, and they grow somewhere between 18 and 24 inches in height, and they are not hardy in zones 1 to 2, but they are definitely, and they are also winter hardy too. They go down all the way to zone 3. The Autumn Fire in particular, that one there is really, really nice because it gets a little bit taller too. Now this is Autumn Joy. Let me show you Autumn Fire. Here's Autumn Fire next to another Autumn Joy. Now the Autumn Fire, I noticed that the leaves are a little bit lighter green, but again, and it gets taller, like I said, but right next to the Autumn Joy, you know, you can tell there's a difference between it, but they are looking really, really great. And like I said, one is more red than the other, but they are beautiful. And any other sedum you can think of, really. Sedums really can take their heat. They're really great for rock gardens. They're really great for hot climates, and they have done me well here in Georgia. Now, as I said earlier, it's not time for them to bloom yet. They're not going to bloom until late in the season, all the way down to the frost. Wish I had a picture to show you, but my goodness, guys, my favorite perennial is the Autumn Joy sedum, and it has served me well. Let me know if you have either the Fire or the Joy in your yard. So guys, those are the perennials I wanted to show you. Those are the 8 perennials that are performing really, really great in my yard. No sign of extensive wilt in the yard. No sign of damage from all this sun that we're going to be getting. It's really, really, really great that the temperatures are hot for the plants that are actually going to come into their own, that are blooming in the heat. But remember to protect yourself when you're out there in the garden. Put on some sunscreen, wear a hat, put on sunglasses, wear gloves, protect your skin, because it is dangerously hot out here, guys. Let me know what you think of the garden and what your top 8 plants are for the heat here in your climate. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.